Hello everyone. I'm happy to stay here to share for you about application in the AI in medical, particularly in practice, high risk diabetes in women, and especially we use tabular data. And this paper it have the contribute of some professor in international journal. So first here to make smooth presentation and make you can easily understand. Now I will follow from the concept of the what is diabetes. And diabetes is the abnormal high blood pressure level, and diabetes also is chronic diabetes. And we have two kind of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. And talking about the situation, in the research of heart has shown their findings in 2017. There are more than 199 million women, more than half the diabetes, and his predict. Maybe in 2040, there were more than 330 million women will have the diabetes. So talking about the risk factor, so there are a lot of risk factors, but in here I just show some risk factors that's related to the diabetes. The first is overweight, obesity, and hypertension, and about the inadequate nutrition and lifestyle, and some other. And here is communication. Some people have the diabetes. They may have heart attack. They may have some disease like stroke, and the common is the food diabetes and ice. So from that, in public health, we can and prevent and manage the diabetes is very important. So here is our motivation. We use all the previous study. They use machine learning, deep learning to show the practice diabetes. So you see that some previous study they use machine learning, deep learning, and they have some they achieve some. So in this study. We use transformer and explainable AI. So we find the gap The first the PIMA data they often and widely use PIMA data, and this is the small sample size. And also lack of study use transformer, and especially in tabular data, because in transformer they is used for sequence. So in this study, because I just use for tabular data, so I just use for encoder. So here is the data I use the data from first dataset in Germany. Here I have the 2000 record, and I found some missing value in the table 2. You can see a lot of missing data, and in the figure 1, here the process and how I remove the data, and of course because of missing data, so I include this in by means value. And here is the process. From the raw data to analyze data. I split the train data and test data. And here is the model. I use the filter token transformer model. And here is the architecture. And you can see here, in the input we have a category and numerical data. So for category data, I will use for category embedded. And for numerical, I use for linear. And in the table, in table 3, here is the model summary. And here's the result. I trained many times, and I checked about the learning rate, and I see the learning rate in 0.001 we have the higher accuracy and faster. And also I tried to detect with the airport and e-port. And here is the confusion matrix for the test data. Here is my test accuracy history and root mean square. So as I mentioned before about the explainable AIs, so what's going on if I can use attributes to detect damage, but I need to know what is the important feature. So here I use the sharply explainable to find, and I see the user is one of the most important feature can help to detect predict damage. And then I check their correlation, and you can see in the figure 9. In the figure 9, the user higher, the higher user have, and in women have pregnancy higher, more births. They are more than they are more likely with the diabetes. They have high stress with diabetes. And also I use LAM. I use LAM explainable, and I find some people they have the blood pressure more than the result in 0.84 in blood pressure is not the unit of blood pressure. Here is the coefficient. So I find the blood pressure age and pregnancy category have the highest risk in diabetes if they if the level of blood pressure over than 0 to 0.48. And here we compare the filter token transformer with machine learning, and the TabNet. TabNet is one of the kind that they use encoder attention. They use attention and encoder like the transformer, but have a little bit difference. So I compare in the ROC, and here is the visualize from the table sheet, and you can see the FT transformer have not the best model for predicting the debits in this data set. So during the working the study, I used the open data, and I found some challenges. The first in medical data is predominantly in tabular format and big and complex electronic health records. So that's why the developing tabular foundation model and compare current machine learning and AI model for tabular data is essential to find the effective models. And moreover, in this data I found a lot of missing data and a lot of more than 10% of outlier points. So this is outlier points and missing data is one of the challenges in every study, especially in training the model. And so I recommend to use digital collecting data to reduce data bias and enhance the quality of data. And also in the discussion, I found the filter token transformer have the performance good and excellent. However, it's not the higher than all the machine learning model like random forest or XGBoost and deep learning like TopNet. I mean, when I use in this data, so you know, transformer model is designed mainly for text and image. So that token is characters and pixel, and it's good for sequences data. But here we use tabular data. So I think the transformer, the filter transformer is not good for the tabular data, and not the best. And I found the TopNet model have the good performance and say computation cost. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. I have two questions that you received that are linked. Firstly, what could be the consequences of wrong diagnosis in the different case? And secondly, I asked the second after.
So can you ask again?
Yeah, of course. Yes. So firstly, what could be the consequences of
What is the difference?
No, the consequences, the bad effects of a wrong diagnosis in the different case.
Yeah. So you know the question of the over-diagnosis, right? If you have the incorrect diagnosis or over-diagnosis, you will treatment your patient is not in the correct the pattern. So maybe it's harmer, and you know, because the diabetes is one of the chronic disease. So it's affected by a lifestyle and many factors.
Okay, so is it better to have a high sensibility or a high specificity?
Yes, this is a great question. So, for in the medical study and in medical area, of course, specific percent is better than sensitive percent. However, in diabetes, like diabetic heart attack, some chronic disease, the sensitive is better because you can have the early know, the patient can early know what they have disease. Maybe they not, but when they have, they fear. Maybe their medical coefficients like insulin, like glucose. Maybe today I go to the hospital and I test and I see, wow, my glucose is high. So why not I do exercise every day. So that's why the example is the sensitive percent is important for some chronic disease like diabetes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Another question?
Thank you for your answer. And I just want to talk about more the future of the topic. Which the topic is related to the medical field, so the accuracy is more important. So do you have any plan to improve this?
Yeah. This after I finished the study, I found some gap, especially because the performance is not the best. Maybe the sample size, and in the AI, when you feed the model with more attributes, the features and data, of course the model can work better. So in the future, I plan to make the research with the data in the local, and we will cooperate with the hospital to collect data, and especially in the title, in my title is about the woman. I just focus in the woman because this is limitation. So in the future, I focus on not women, but both, maybe children. Yes.
Thanks. Just talk about more for the hours on stages. I also the member of IDS, and for the target, we will have already have the 2 master students from the United States of America to join with us, and in next year for the collect real data. And I also be the member in this topic. So that is the future work of our topic. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Another question? No? Okay. So thank you again.